Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube Channel. Good morning. Hope you are all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or on the internet. In the last two episodes of Know Your Personality segment, we focused our attention on the type 6 personality of Enneagramic-Jesus, namely as a loyalist skeptic. We described how the traits, attitudes, and qualities Jesus displayed in living his type 6 personality helped him not to get caught up with type 6 compulsion of conformity to authority, avoidance of deviance, and their consequent traps, such as making the law absolute, seeking ultimate security in external observances of the law, living by the letter of the law, making law an end in itself, visualizing religion and religious living in terms of observance of the law and the slavish obedience to the law. Instead, despite his nature that is focused on responsibility, loyalty, and devotedness to authority, people, and groups, type 6 Enneagramic Jesus always acted with inner freedom and allowed himself to be guided by genuine love of God and neighbor. His sense of responsibility and loyalty never bound him to a system, a law, or to a way of life in such a way that it stifled his inner freedom of choice and action. Thus, type 6 Enneagramic Jesus maintained a delicate balance between loyalty and inner freedom that made him a man of genuine inner freedom despite being a man of responsibility. In this episode, we will talk about how Enneagram type 6 persons can learn to deal with their compulsion and avoidance from the Enneagramic Jesus type 6 personality, thereby live a compulsion and avoidance free life with themselves, others, and God. Firstly, type 6 Enneagramic Jesus knew well that his compulsion of conformity to authority and his avoidance of deviance would make him fall into the trap of making law absolute, finding the ultimate security in the external observance of the law, and thereby get caught up in legalism. However, Jesus always acted with inner freedom. His emphasis on inner freedom in following the demands of the law while made him a responsible person who lived by the law but not caught up with the law. As an Enneagram type 6 person, you can learn from the personality of Enneagramic Jesus his attitude of living as a responsible and loyal person committed to law and authority while acting with genuine inner freedom in your decisions and choices. Secondly, type 6 Enneagramic Jesus knew well that his compulsion of conformity to authority and avoidance of deviance can make him fall into the trap of living by the letter of the law and considering law as an end in itself, leading to the perception of God as the lawgiver, and all laws are of same value and importance. However, Jesus, while not denying God as the lawgiver, revealed God as Abba, a loving father who cares for his children. Besides, Jesus also insisted on the primacy of the commandment of love of God and love of neighbor over every other law. This perception made Jesus not to get caught up with the letter of the law, but to live the spirit behind every law, namely love of God and neighbor, and to see law as a means through which he can truly live out the spirit of love. As an Enneagram type 6 person, you can learn from type 6 personality of Enneagramic Jesus this attitude of living the spirit of love and using law as the means for cultivating genuine love of God and neighbor. Thirdly, Type 6 Enneagramic Jesus knew well that his compulsion of conformity to authority and avoidance of deviance can make him visualize religion and religious life in terms of mere observance of the law. However, Jesus believed that religion is about salvation, which consists in being reborn as sons and daughters of God, building up filial relationship with God and being united with God rather than clinging to mere observance of the law or living self-righteously the demands of the law. Concrete living out of this filial relationship with God as Abba includes imitating God in our attitudes and behavior towards our neighbor by being compassionate, forgiving, just, and kind as God Himself is. As an Enneagram Type 6 person, you can learn from Type 6 personality of Enneagramic Jesus this quality of living a filial relationship with God the Father and being committed to loving relationship with your neighbor. Fourthly, Type 6 Enneagramic Jesus knew well that his compulsion of conformity to authority and his avoidance of deviance can make him fall into the trap of slavish obedience to the demands of the law. Jesus avoided this trap by living every law with the freedom of the Son of his heavenly Father, that is, with the spirit of love, which is the true intent and purpose of the law. Hence, Jesus' loyalty to the law is not one of slavish spirit, that is, not done because of insecurity, human respect, or winning favor, but involves living out the true spirit of love, which is the ultimate content of every law. As an Enneagram Type 6 person, you can learn from the Type 6 personality of Enneagramic Jesus the quality of living the true spirit of the law, namely the spirit of love, the true content of every law you are called to live in your life. As an Enneagram Type 6 person, if you model your life after the Type 6 personality of Enneagramic Jesus and live the above mentioned qualities in your life, you will experience genuine enough freedom to live your life's demands. You will be more moved by love of God and neighbor in your life. You will feel much lighter to shoulder your obligations and responsibilities with greater ease and without tension. You will begin to believe that with Jesus and caring people standing by you, you can cope with any problem or difficulty you encounter. You won't be unduly caught up in security concerns. If you learn to pray to Type 6 Enneagramic Jesus and learn from the manner he coped with his compulsion and avoidance, with his blessings and your efforts, you can live your life with a great sense of lightheartedness, peace, and joy. In the next 6 episodes, we will spell out the spiritual journey of Enneagram Type 7. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.